So you might have to discipline yourself in that area. I'm very guilty, in that area, but if that's what your goal is, then you're going to have to discipline yourself in that area to get to work on time and to do, try to get your work done on time. That might be your goal. So you're going to have to, kind of sit down and set out a strategy of how you're going to make this work so you can get to work on time. You might have to, do some time management and set your schedule in the morning. Get up a little earlier. However you got to work it out, you're going to have to do that, okay? Because self-discipline, it also produces order. When things are under control, things are in order. And, when things are in order, you feel a little bit more safe. You feel safe and you feel more like you can be more productive when things are in order. Now, when things in our lives are out of control, it sometimes signifies that things are not being managed properly. So these are some things that you can write down. Now, I want you, from the beginning, I want you to be honest with those questions that I asked, okay? Now, whether it be our emotions, our health, our finances, or even in our relationships, when you have self-discipline, it will give you the freedom to stay on the right track and accomplish those things that are really, really important to you. Oh, yes. So I'm telling you, this is really, really good news. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a break right here because when I come back, I'm going to give you 5 practical ways to help you to build self-discipline. So let's take a break.
Sing a little louder than before. I want to jump higher than before. I want to shout louder than before. Yeah. Come on, say, sing a little louder than before. I want to spin wilder than before. I want to shout louder. Yeah. Hey, I want to say freedom, freedom. Before I want to love you more than before. I want to worship deeper than before. I gotta scream louder. Yeah. Somebody say freedom, freedom, oh Lord. Freedom. more shackles, no more chains, no more bondage. I am free. Yeah. Come on, if you believe it, oh, be saying yeah. No more shackles, no more chains, no more bondage. I am free. Yeah. Now, if you believe, then sing with me. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Woo, yes, freedom. That is what we are talking about. Because, I'm talking about self-discipline, the pathway to freedom. Oh, yes, I believe that's what it's going to take. We have to put our time and our effort in the areas that we want to see freedom in. So I'm excited about that this morning. I pray that you are out there excited as well. I mean, because God is faithful, He's good, and He's going to help you. He will help you to do whatever you're trying to accomplish in your life. Now, before the break, I told you that when you have self-discipline, it will give you the freedom. It will give you the freedom to stay on the right track. Yes, and accomplish those things that are really, really important to you. We talk about self-discipline. A lot of people think that's a bad word, but self-discipline is not a bad word. Discipline produces freedom. Yes, it does. Now I want to give you 5 practical ways to build self-discipline. Now, remember, discipline is not a bad word. Discipline produces freedom. And if you struggle with self-discipline, the good news is that it can be developed. It can be developed in any area of your life. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is self-knowledge. Remember, I told you I was going to give you 5 practical ways to build self-discipline. So the first one is self-knowledge. Now, you will need to decide what behavior best reflects your goals and your values. So what do you want to accomplish in 2016? That would be a good question to write down. Now, I encourage you to write it down because you need to know, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish in 2016? Write down your dreams, write down your goals, and then write out your own personal mission statement. Who are you? Yeah. These are the questions that we have to ask. Who are you, what you value, and what you want to accomplish, and why? Why you want to accomplish those things. Write that down because you need that. These practical ways are going to help you to build self-discipline. So first you have to have self-knowledge. You need to know about what you are trying to accomplish, okay? And the second thing is you have to be conscious awareness. Now, self-discipline depends upon conscious awareness as to both what you are doing and what you are not doing. Okay, so you need to know what you are doing and what you're not doing. Now, if you aren't aware, your behavior is undisciplined, then how will you know how to act otherwise? That's how you have to know, okay, well, what am I doing in this situation? And then what am I not doing, in the situation? So you have to be really, really honest with yourself, okay? Now I'm talking about self-discipline, the pathway to freedom. Now, developing self-discipline takes time, and the key here is you are aware of your undisciplined behavior. Now, that's where you got to get real honest with yourself. because we don't want to look at the areas that we're not really being disciplined in. We don't like to look at that, but that's the area that we have to look at. We have to figure out, why is this happening, or why am I not accomplishing my goal that I'm trying to do? Why? Well, you have to look at the area, whatever your area is, because we all have one. Okay, we all have an area that needs some work done. So don't feel bad if your area may be spiritual, your area may be financial, your area may be emotionally, emotional, your area may be relational. Whatever your area is, it's okay. Everybody has one. And we might have 2 or 3, So we all got work to do in our lives. No one is, made it over or sitting at the top. Now, they may have some area. It may look like that because in this area, they may be okay. Yeah, but in that area, they may be okay with the area that you're struggling with. So then you can ask them, how did you do it? And then you have an area that the other person may be struggling with, that you may not even realize, because it may not be in the open, but everybody has an area that they can, apply self-discipline to. Now, the third one is commit to self-discipline. You have to commit to this, okay? Now, it's not enough to just write down your goals and your values. You need to write them down, but it's just not enough to do that. You must make an internal commitment to them. Like, you must make up your mind that this is what I'm going to do. You have to make your mind up, and that this is what you're going to do. And not only make your mind up, but you got to stick with it. You have to stick with it. Now, if you struggle with commitment, a good thing to do is start making a conscious decision to follow through on what you say you're going to do. And I would recommend try not to over-obligate yourself, and then learn how to say no. Because it's hard. Sometimes you have 2 or 3 and 4 people pulling at you, and you have a good heart and you want to do all these different things, but the truth of the matter is you can't do them all. So you need to prioritize your life, what comes first to you in your life. And sometimes you have to say no. And what I learned about, when you have to say no, not everybody's going to like you. They're not going to like the fact that you had to say no, but you know what you got to do, because you're trying to keep self-discipline, so you can stay free. Because sometimes saying yes to somebody and you know that you're not able to do it, you actually put yourself in bondage. Now you're in bondage to the situation because you can't do this and that and everything else. But because you did not say no, because you was trying to please that person and not stay in self-discipline with yourself. This is all about staying free. You have to stay free, and I know sometimes it's hard. So my suggestion with the commitment, make a commitment to yourself, an internal decision to you. This is your gift to you. This is what you want to do for 2016. You're saying, you know what, this is what I want to do. Now, what you want to do, you may have to say no to somebody else.